Hello, it's Rebecca from Rebecca's Reading Room. Thank you for joining me today in a spring garden. The sun is shining, the leaves have that fresh green tint, and the flowers are in bloom. Books come to us in different seasons. Whether we read in spring or summer, fall or winter, there is something that comes special to that time. So today I want to talk about Dead of Winter, which is a series by Teagan Riordain. And I read Dead of Winter, all 14 journeys in the dead of winter. So today, as I walk in a spring garden with the sun shining and the warmth coming through the air, let's go back to winter, and I will tell you more about Dead of Winter by Teagan Geneviene. Night purpled, a solitary cloud that drifted across the fullness of the blood moon. The breeze was cold but soft. It barely stirred the red and golden leaves on the trees in the sacred grove. Though it had been generations since any ceremony had been performed there, the quiet serenity of the place seemed to say that the trees and the breeze still remembered their sanctity. Distant thunder rumbled in the calm darkness. What had been a gentle breeze at the hallowed grove whipped into a sharp gust at the fever field. The cemetery where better than half the village of Lynn Craig had been buried, back when the sickness struck. As the moon cast its light on simple grave markers, the air was split by a sliver of pale gray light. It shimmered like the giant star sapphires of ancient Tiglath. Thunder pealed. The splinter of light seemed to bulge forward and retract again and again until it shattered as if lightning had struck. The sound reverberated through the ground. Gravestones toppled. The earth began to rumble with rapidly increasing force. Beneath a mausoleum, in the most ancient part of the burial ground, the undercroft gave way to a sinkhole. The time-worn marble structure fell upon itself amid the roar of collapsing stone. And with those words, I entered Journey 1 of Teagan Geneviene's Dead of Winter. Over the next days, I went from one journey to the next until I finished Journey 14 in the early hours of the morning. We were visiting Ottawa, which was covered by a huge snowstorm for most of our trip. What better time to read Dead of Winter? Teagan's epic undertaking encompassed 14 journeys, showcasing her remarkable ability to transition seamlessly between each journey with grace and brilliance. I felt I was a welcomed guest throughout. The story is told from Emlyn's perspective, who turned 12 on day 1 of the first journey. She can see, hear, and communicate with spirits and other entities. She tries to understand the magical and unexplained events as they unfold with the help of her friends. Teagan explores multiple points of view, introducing new characters with care as the journeys moved forward. The mysteries and supernatural elements provide an intriguing blend of storytelling approaches. Teagan is a storyteller, transporting us to different worlds and experiences through her words. And now, in the season of spring, I look back with gratitude for the dead of winter journeys. Teagan provided context, emotional depth, and perspective, which fostered a deeper understanding of the world around me. Dead of Winter reminds me that community is a place where we connect. It is a place where we learn and face challenges that come our way. Thank you for joining me in my reading room, sharing Teagan Geneviene's Dead of Winter. I recommend this to anyone who is ready for an amazing, remarkable, and unforgettable adventure.